Hey YouTube fam, so you see me putting these things up. I'm putting the cucumber and the corn that I planted up. I was just pouring out some of the water because I don't want it to be overly saturated. And I'm also putting some of the other starts up, like the peppers. I'm draining the water out of it because once you have your soil moistened, you definitely want to pour out any excess water so that it's not continuously soaking up and kill your plant. Hey, how are you? He's okay. I mean, he has tiring moments, but he went back to work. Oh. Yeah. So it's. Can't keep a good man down, I guess. No, you can't. How much for eggs? I'm gonna need some. Are they laying? Oh yeah, they're laying. They're laying. Okay. Yeah. Only because feed went up, but what's not going up, right? Where is it? Let me know when you hang it out, and then I can just check from and just take it straight out of there. At least you can say you get your eggs fresher than anybody. I'm going to tell you something, and I love it. They're great. I'm getting quail. You are? When? I'm gonna wait till after my son graduates in May. That way I can be here because we have to leave to go to his graduation. So eventually I'll have quail eggs to eat those. I wouldn't even know what to do with a quail egg. Same thing you do with the regular one. And they have more protein. They're so little. But you would take like 3 of those just to make 1 egg. Yeah. Now, will you have another pan or will you put it in with the chicken? See this? Yeah. So, yeah. And not even a company sponsored this for me. Did they? Yeah, so Clarence put it together and he took one of the things that came with this thing and cut it in half to have it underneath here so when they cool it'll just go down here. I use pine shavings with my chickens, and I used to use it with my rabbits as well. But for my chickens, I'm just moving this over because they like to kick and scratch it over to one side. So I'm evening out the walk area so that I'm not tripping over any kind of divots in the ground. And also this will turn into soil later down the road. I change it out 4 times a year. Every season, I put it into my composter where it breaks down and I add it to my garden beds. Hey, good morning. Welcome into Tommy Bites Homestead. This is my Carolina suburban homestead. So today, it's going to be a sluggish, slow day for me. I'm going to be moving at a snail's pace, I'm pretty sure. I'm really not feeling well, but I have so much to do. So we're going to jump right into it. I just put some starts that I left out, unfortunately, but not unfortunately because it rained and I wanted it to get that rainwater. So now they are inside of the greenhouse and I've already fed the chickens, and it is, I don't know, around 9 something in the morning. And now I'm about to try to get these beds up that's on the outside of my garden and put those in the bed where I'm going to be growing at once I get some things taken care of in that bed, because there's a lot of weeds in that bed that have to go. So what else I'm going to be doing in this video, I have no idea. This may not even be a long video, you guys, but I welcome you in for this homesteading journey, this suburban homesteading journey of us building our homestead. So thank y'all for supporting the channel, and let's get into this video, y'all. And let me know, of course, where you're at, where you're growing, what zone you're in. Have you already started? All the good things, you know, that motivate each other to get out here and start growing our own food. This thing is really stuck. I ordered another microphone just now. It should be in tomorrow, because with this phone I can't use with my new phone I can't use my older microphone. I don't even know if I can get this thing up. These two beds on the outside, they were originally going to be trash, but I told my husband I wanted to grow onions in them. And I actually did grow onions in them, but then the wind came along and destroyed my onions. So what I want to do now is just repurpose it as long as it doesn't fall apart. It actually looks like it was going to fall apart. It was very shaky for me, but I want to move them over into the big raised bed that has the brick around it, because in that bed all the way over there in the left corner is where I want to grow my watermelon, my pumpkin, and things like that. So I brought the weed eater out. I'm gonna try to get some done. I don't know how much I'm gonna get done because I have a headache, but I'm gonna try to get some of this, if not all of it, weeded out so I can put those boxes right there down and put this bed on top of that box. Weed eater stuff. So it is unfortunate that I can't use the weed eater. I don't have the stuff. If he has some in there, then I'll try to do it, but not right now. I gotta keep moving. I have to keep moving. So I'm just noticing some grass seeds something inside of here that I did not plant. So I'm about to grab my hoe and get this crap up out of here. As for this bed, it's gonna be done by either the hoe, my hand, a combination of both. So before, I didn't know if this was a plant that I did. This is not. This is a weed, and I did not plant this stuff. I don't know what that is. I think it may be grass growing up, because I'm seeing grass here, grass here. So I'm thinking this is grass. So I'm about to take all of that out. It's supposed to rain later around 7 o'clock, and then it's also going to rain later in the week. So definitely getting some of these weeds out, or grass out that has grown in, putting in a layer of peat moss and then some soil on top of that before it rains is needed. So I'm gonna forego doing this bed right here right this minute and concentrate on these beds, because these are the beds that I will be planting in about a week. So I'll get around to this bed probably by the weekend or close to the weekend. So my neighbor just bought some eggs. I just cleaned all of these. These are all fresh. My chickens have been giving them to me. I hope this one closes up. If not, because that's a really large one. If not, then I'm going to have to switch it out. And I knew that was, oh no, it closed. It closed. Yeah, I know I look a hot mess, but I've been sleeping pretty much all day today. I was supposed to come to Lowe's and I was not feeling well. Well, I decided to come up here tonight because if you come early in the morning or late at night, you can find things like this right here where they've set aside the busted bags. Now I'm just gotta get somebody to come over here because I need them to either mark it or I can get them to take it off when I go on the inside, because I can't check out here because nobody's out here. I'm waiting for this person to get off of that thing so that they can come and mark these bags. These are some big bags right here. These are like the bags that I just put into that bed, and I need some more bags, so hopefully they can give these to me for a few dollars. So it's the next day, y'all. Last night around 8 something, I went to the Lowe's, and this is what I found. So it's always good to check in the early morning or pretty much right an hour or two before they close. I went at 8, they closed at 10. Well, it was about 8:30 when I got there. Y'all know I don't like to drive at night, but a voice told me, girl, your bags is waiting on you, go get them. I ain't been wanting to buy soil because soil costs too much, y'all. So I'm a busted bag queen, okay? I started busted bagging in 2020, and I kind of slacked off from it, but the girl got to go back to busted bagging. So look at what I found. And now it's time to unload. Y'all want to come and help me? Come on. I'm full, y'all. I'm so full of all this garden soil, and it's actually the soil that I like to use, not just any old soil. I use the green stay, or the stay green, or however you say it. And I've never used this right here, but I'm gonna use it today. I believe I got 10 bags, paid $23 for all of this. I'm looking for my gardens. Oh, my garden. I was looking for my camera stand all this time. So I have my peat moss that I wheeled over here before I get all this soil off, because I'm gonna put the peat moss in before I put the soil in. But after I take the soil off the truck, y'all, I'm gonna have to probably take my daughter to the store and then do this when I come back for sure. What I'm going to do now add peat moss to every single bed. I just want to say the work that you do ahead of time does matter. It helps your plants down the road. It saves you time from having to figure out certain things that's going on. So the faster you can get out there in your garden and get things amended and work that soil the best you possibly can, pull weeds, etc., the better your garden will hopefully be throughout the rest of the season. Because had I not done that, I wouldn't have known that this soil was not retaining the moisture every time I water it. And I would be wondering, why are my plants dying? Why is this happening? Why is that happening? But figuring that out ahead of time allowed me to see I needed to add more peat moss and other things in order to get the soil to where it needs to be for that first start to go into the ground. Being proactive now is better than being reactive later, because there are going to be other issues that come up in your garden, whether it's pests and things like that, that you want to worry about. This would be the least of my worry. I don't need it to be all the way to the top. You don't have to have your soil all the way to the top. All of my beds have my compost in it, whether it's rabbit or chicken. So I did add a little bit more to it, but knowing that I have my own compost, I know where it came from, I'm happy about that. So think about starting your own compost. One of the final steps is me basically using the back side of this rake to rake it in, but I'm going to use the front also because I need to mix it up in here. So accidentally, because I knew it was in there. I had these bush beans, and look, I'm gonna go ahead and put it back in my bed, okay? The other beds are at the levels I want them to be. This last bed right here, it had broke down way more. So instead of adding another bag of soil, because I need to add those to my 2 front beds before you enter my garden, I had these 2 bags from Ace Hardware topsoil for like $3 and something. But you can find some at Rural Kings for $2 and something. So topsoil, you can use that to fill in. You can use this for seeding, filling in and leveling off to get it to where you want it to be. Look at all that pollen. Anything else? Oh, I like that rainbow. Remember this if you don't remember anything else. Do not immediately put that water on your plants until you have run it till all the hot water runs out of it. But if it's your plants, let that water get cold. Don't kill your plant. Have a sunflower from last year that must have seeded itself. At least it looks like a sunflower here. And then some other things coming in. So I'm about to put soil in here. I already have the peat moss in here. I just pull it up and replant it. This is chicken compost. I'm gonna mix it up in there. I'm gonna fork this around and wet it. I'm using this. Might have to pull this back up, y'all. Sorry, sunflower. Look at that big baby. Woo-wee. Look at that big baby. Look like a snake. I would not pick up a snake. That one right here. Look at that. Got a red one. You got this one. Look at that. I love playing in the dirt when I see stuff like this. Woo-wee. Get off of me. Yeah, let's cover them up. Help them out a little bit. Okay, y'all. So I'm done with all I'm going to do today because I have a lot to do at another point. So I'm going to stop. I'm not going to put it all in one day. I typically do that and I wear myself ragged. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I've done and show you some of the things that are already growing that I planted from seed, direct sowed in the big beds and also, well, in the medium-sized beds and then also the little border beds. Okay, so let's start from the front. These beds here, you just saw me do. All I have is a sunflower in there. So I got my soil where I need it to be now. So when I start planting my seeds out, I can go ahead and do that. Over here, I tried to pick up a little bit of stuff. I'm tempted. I kind of want pea gravel out. I was thinking mulch, you know, but I don't know. So Y'all can give me some ideas. Should I leave it with the landscape fabric, or should I put the mulch down? Maybe that'll help with some of the weeds, or the pea gravel, which probably be way more expensive. These bees out here mating. Okay, so this is the next huge cleanup that I have to do. But I really need to go to Lowe's and see if I can get the string for the weed eater. So you guys, I thank you so very much for being here on Tommy Bites Homestead. If you are new to the channel, my name is Tommy, short for Thomasine. And this is my suburban homestead in North Carolina. I'm growing in zone 8A now since they changed it from 7B. And this is another project that I have to get done. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to give this video a like, a share, comment down below. Let me know what you're growing, what zone you're in, and if you see anything that you want to give me tips and ideas on, feel free to do so. If I can do it, then I will try. If not, maybe somebody else in the comments, it can help them. So see y'all in the next video. Y'all take care. Drop a seed today, grow food tomorrow. Bye.
Summer days, they go shorter. With every hour, every minute of every day. Couldn't sleep even if I wanted to. Need to cherish every moment left with